Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marsh here. I'm doing a series on the book of Revelation. Revelation, is not about death. It's about life. It's about eternity forever. And I pray that you will enjoy what you hear, and I pray that you'll be able to apply it to your life. May God have blessings on your soul. Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marshall again. Future Revealed, we're on episode 63. We're in chapter 24 through verses 5 through 9. Verse 5. But the rest of the dead live not again until 1,000 years will finish. This is the first resurrection. Now, who are the rest of the dead? Those who did not accept Christ. They are waiting for the great white throne judgment which will take place after the 1,000 years. Verse 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection, and such the second death hath no power. But they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection, refers to all believers from all times in history. Verse 7. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Now, why Satan is loosed after 1,000 years? Why does God allow this? I really don't know, but I just put for myself, I believe it's because of the free will of man. Some people make it through the Great Tribulation. And after the new generation populate the earth, Satan is loose so that those who grow up within 1,000 years under the perfect and righteous reign of Christ can have the chance to choose between good and evil, between God and Satan. They have never been tempted. They have never been tried. They have seen Christ up close and personal, but have they accepted him as their Lord? By the time the 1,000 years are up, there'll be billions upon billions of people who will have been born. Satan is loose to deceive them one more time. Are they going to believe a lie, Satan? Or are they going to accept Christ as their Savior? Though he is bound in prison for 1,000 years, yet still he is as vile and as subtle and as merciless and as ruthless and as diabolical and as evil as he was from the very beginning. He has not changed. And mankind has not changed. Satan goes out and he finds the hearts of men by the uncounted millions to open up to his deceit. Their number is as the sand of the sea. In other words, I believe they have a free will to choose who they want. Christ, who is righteous, or Satan, who is evil. They must make a choice like everyone else, though, did through history. Verse 8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as sand of the sea. The great number of people, a number as the sand of the seas, will choose Satan. They will surround Jerusalem. And fire will come down from God out of heaven and devour them. It's mind-boggling to see that many people will still follow a lie after thousands of years for seeing Jesus himself up close and personal. Verse 9. They went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp, the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. Again, if you stop and think about that, he just says one word and everything's done. It's over. It's gone. There's no more. Now, the Gog and Magog of verse 8 are not the same as in Ezekiel 38 and 39. In Ezekiel 38 and 39, the armies primarily come from the north and involve only a few nations. Ezekiel 38:6, 15, and Ezekiel 39:2. The battle in Revelation 27 through 9 deals with all nations. Armies will come from all directions, not just from the north. Satan is not mentioned in Ezekiel 38 and 39, but here he's the main character. Although the names are the same, this is a different war. I should say 1,000 years later. May God have blessings upon your soul.